Hello everybody, I'm just going to double check everything's working fine. It looks like it is. Glorious. How are we all doing this evening? Hello Lolpy. And Berenson is here. I think One Chuff Frog might still be here as well. I'm just going to give people time to sort of pop in and say hello and stuff before we get going. You're doing good today, Berenson. Well, that's good to hear. So yes, today we are back with the numbers park, the dice park. If you might remember last time, a couple of weeks ago, we basically started this park and we had this bit over here. And we had our first proper enclosure, hello Kairu, which we decided to put Saurophaganax in. And as you can see, I've decorated this, done the wall at this end, put all the decorations in, the forestry. This looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? In comparison to what we left it with. And in fact, the video that I've just finished editing that's going up in a couple of weeks' time, you'll be watching me doing all the planting and stuff for this enclosure. So today we need to get a new enclosure or new area of the park to do. Now, obviously, some of the areas in this park are going to be more preferable to have than others. 5, 7, 9, 11, and 3 would be helpful. Everything else would be kind of not very helpful. So I'm going to get up the number picker wheel and we'll see what we end up with.
It's going to be 2.
Oh, thank you for the cup of tea.
It's going to be number 2.
Number 2 would be fine as well.
What number do you not want?
8. You know, 8's not too bad. I don't think 8's too bad. Let's have a look at where 8 is on the map. Eight is hit. 8's not bad. No, that's not bad. You can laugh all you like. 8's not bad.
Your park is so disjointed.
We can do something with this.
You're going to make an aquarium. I know you are.
Okay, so let's I'm gonna get rid of, so these are what, 4. Okay, let's create us a bit of an entrance here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think that works as a sort of entrance way. Hello, Rickrold. It has been a while. How are you doing? And hello, Smaug. Okay, so now we could put aviary or aquarium in here. Or we could do a standard sort of hexagon-shaped... octagon-shaped enclosure. How... if I just have a look at this, so... aviary would just about fit if we did sort of maybe have it towards the back. How big are the lagoons? Okay, so lagoons are bigger. I mean, we would have to sort of do... We could get like a double lagoon piece in there. You're going to England, Smaug, are you? Cool. Whereabouts are you coming? And by England, I assume you mean the United Kingdom, not England specifically. I think aviary. I don't use aviaries enough. We do have some new animals to use in here too, so... Colchester! Oh, nice place, Colchester.
We ended up living there.
Yeah, that's where me and Dane were hoping to move to this year, actually, strangely enough. Okay, so I think a triangular-shaped aviary there. We can put forest in the back. We already know that the path, so the sort of guest route is going to go via 10 and 13. So this area can stay sort of sealed off from 12, 13. We could always have access via section 7. God, I sound like I'm playing SCP, don't I? So yeah, we'll do that. I hope that's in the center, actually. Let's just grab a... It's not far off the center line. I'm happy with that. Now I think I'm going to put in 2 viewing galleries on either side. Actually, no. I've always thought the aviary viewing galleries were really useless for their job. Okay. These, the Jurassic World style viewing towers are also useless for their job. Oh, that's a shame. The JPOG viewing platform just doesn't go in enough. Looks like it's Jurassic World viewing towers then. That's straight. So let's put one in. Doesn't quite work as well as I would have liked it to. You're going for a music trip with your school, but it got cancelled, but I still have the plane tickets, so you're going for free. Ah! Colchester's a nice place. They have a good university, from what I hear. Me and Dane live sort of further south. Well, not further south. We live kind of directly due west of Colchester. How far do they have to go in? That far. I don't want the concrete bit too far. What the? I said put it down. That would just about manage it. Okay. Yeah, we'll work with that. We'll work with that. And what we can do is hide the roughness with some decorative elements. That needs to be moved a little further in. Yeah, that's better. Did you guys see the strange post by Frontier? I did. It's strange for a number of reasons, that particular post. Firstly, hang on, I'm just going to lower the mic because I think it's in the wrong place. Firstly, the fact that it's like one of their very early promotional images. Like, that particular shot comes from the very first trailer. So I thought it was a bit bizarre of them to sort of show us that again. And then on top of that, it was even weirder because almost accidentally with that particular use of that photo, they kind of pointed out things that the game didn't have that picture from the trailer showed. Like the autumnal trees being on the amenities. I was like, so not only are you reminding us of when you launched the game, but you're also reminding us of things you didn't launch the game with. Not sure that was a great idea. I seriously doubt that it's for a anniversary or anything, another DLC or anything like that. I just don't see it likely, considering we know that so far they've been working on Planet Coaster 2, and probably once Planet Coaster 2 gets released, then we'll probably have Jurassic World Evolution 3. But it was very bizarre to see them, post that. Perhaps it's indicative of the fact that not many people are posting Jurassic World Evolution 2 content on their forum, because usually they post, builds and pictures by people, don't they? So maybe it's perhaps a demonstration of how limited the game's player base is now, because actually if you go onto Steam charts and look at the player count for this game, it's now into the few hundreds. It's really dropped off massively since the Meg DLC, which is to be expected, I think we'll have like amenities here. And like I say, obviously everything behind here will just be vegetation, forests. Considering we're going to have dinosaurs in paddock 12, we might want to put like a viewing tower or something to look overhead. Here I'm just going to create maybe have like a curved so I don't want everything to be straight lines. So we'll have a curved access into paddock 7. Whatever we do with 7. 7 I'm thinking we might not necessarily have animals in here. 7 I'm thinking we might just have as like environmental, like a garden or something. Because I'm thinking it would be nice to have maybe some waterfalls coming off here. Like we're going to have in paddock number 2. I suppose we can kind of copy that and do like have like an alternative access into area 10. We can go through this wall here into it. Have like maybe a circular shaped plaza here. I've just realized what this unfortunately looks like. If you don't know what this unfortunately looks like, ask your parents. Anyway. Viewing tower. Yes, viewing tower. Hello, Roberth. I don't recall that there was much confirmation. Yeah, no. So that I mean, that's one of the annoying things that Frontier do or don't do, rather, is that they don't ever say what the truth of the situation is. Like they never confirmed that Jurassic World Evolution 1 was out of development until, well, I think it was. I don't think they ever actually confirmed it was out of development. We just all had to kind of assume it was. It's one of the areas of kind of one of the aspects of being a games company that Frontier really need to work on is communication. Because I feel like a lot of their problems would be solved if they just flippin' communicated better. Because at this point, like, everyone's pretty much certain the game's out of development. I just wish they would confirm it. Just tell us the truth. But then I suppose they don't want to, you know, ruin possible sales of the DLCs and stuff. You see what I see, Rob, do you? Well, thank God I'm not the only one. And Berenson. Okay, so that's kind of the general layout that I want to go with for this sort of area. Obviously, the path is going to come... I want it to come sort of straight down. But until we get paddock 5 open, where we can put in the entrance, like we have over here for paddock 9, can't really do anything with the path. But I'm going to use the fossil wall sections here to create a kind of entrance way. And then, yeah, like, we'll put some amenities here and here. Or maybe another attraction. Something like that. But let's look at let's do the important bit. Actually, I'm just going to mark in also where I'm going to have vegetation. Actually, Okay, so I'm gonna do like a little. Yeah, just a little bit of path there. Same here. Like that. That's going to be vegetation. This is going to be vegetation. And probably all this bit behind here will be... I've always found it useful to sort of mark where you're going to put your plants and stuff before you actually put them down. Just helps you kind of mark out the park a bit. Yeah, I think that will look good, and then obviously you won't really be able to see the aviary from sort of anywhere behind it because there'll obviously be trees here. And I'm going to use quite tall, fluffy ones, so you won't really see it. So you'll it'll be kind of cocooned. How did you not see that before building it? It's like a pervertosaurus staring back at me. Shh. Right. And what sort of environment shall we go with inside the aviary? Our first aviary. What sort of biome shall we go with? I'm going to have a slurp of tea. And let's have some interesting biome ideas. Let's not go for the usual pterosaur things. A beach is very much a usual pterosaur thing, Berenson. Chaos Theory Season 2 is so mid. Literally nothing except from Battle at Big Rock. We've not even come close to the original Jurassic Park and movie, and the novel, and the same amount as good. Maybe Jurassic Park: The Lost World, the novel is it. Volcano, says Smaug, a pine forest, rocky oasis. A rocky oasis. I quite like the idea of doing... Something I like to do is to put dinosaurs into biome ideas where you don't usually see them. And something I don't really ever see with pterosaurs is them be in deserts. So I like the idea of a sort of rocky desert oasis. Also means we get to use some of those desert plants we don't actually use that often, like the cactus and stuff like that. Which does remind me, at some point I need to do another one of my real-life biome videos. Because it seems like people enjoyed the one where I was looking at the first three, so I need to do the others. Right, water is going to be needing to be placed first, because otherwise it will make positioning dunes and stuff a little annoying. I'm going to put it... Really? How is that possible? Because I didn't... Hang on a minute. Did I not check? I didn't. I didn't check. Bugger. It's alright. I often sometimes kind of think the water does generally look better if it is in a kind of slight depression. It kind of looks a little bit more realistic in my opinion. I better make it big enough to put, like, the fish feeder in. And smooth out all the terrain around here. We're gonna put some, like, just some low intensity little dunes in. There we go. That'll work. If this was slightly bigger, I probably would go with the multiple water ponds, but it's not really big enough to have multiple ponds and dunes and stuff. Plus, an oasis tends to be just the one pond, so we'll stick with that. I'm just going to put, like, the large rocks in to begin with. Yeah, no spoilers in chat, even though I couldn't give two shakes of a rat's ass for Camp Cretaceous or anything Chaos Theory or blah blah blah. Obviously, there are other people who want to watch it, so no spoilers, please. Kind of want that's the kind of surface I want there. And then let's have this one as well. Yeah, I think that looks good. All I have to say is they took a shit in the blue cupboard with the ending. I feel like that is something I hear more and more the older I get. And actually something I tend to see more and more as well with sort of the shows that I like. It's like, no matter how good the show is to begin with, the last episode always is rubbish. Like, I can't remember the last thing I watched where the final episode turned out to be really good. Have you heard about the new Spinosaurus skeleton? Well, I say skeleton. Skull and front hind limbs that has been discovered. If not, I have posted a link to... Well, I have posted the a descriptive thing from them on the Triclaw Discord. Ah. Wrong type of feeder. What the? Hang on. Which one do I need the piscivore feeder invisible? There we go. There we go. You did see it in the Discord server. Good, good. Right, so yeah, and then I think we need to... I think it's probably going to be a good idea to put in, like, the Mayan decorations we want to use now. So let's have... I would definitely want a tower in there. Definitely want a couple of these. I think 4 of those. And I think that'll do, actually. Yeah. So the tower, I'm thinking kind of... Ooh. The tower, I'm thinking definitely in the back, in like the middle, because that's the most obvious place for it. Maybe have it sunk down a bit. Whoops. These guys. I'm thinking... Almost thinking kind of cover up these slightly. Hey, we can cover that up with grass, with foliage though. Maybe have one... Maybe have like one leaning against here slightly. And let's have another one kind of standing up more, but like a little bit buried. Yeah, like that. And then these 4, I'm thinking, I'm just going to put in like a cluster kind of around here. Sorry if I'm ignoring chat, I just want to place these decorations and stuff down, and then I'll catch up. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that works. Definitely want there to be some movement in here as well, so let's put in... fountain. Let's just move some of these rocks so it's covers it up a little bit better. Yeah, that'll do. Put some planters and trees and stuff around there. That'll be fine. Right. Let's go pick a pterosaur. It's definitely a dice map. Yes. And I can also catch up to chat. I swear we will never know what the Spinosaurus actually looked like. It does seem to change it every 20 seconds, doesn't it? You have a new decoration tip for the towers. I'm always happy to hear new ideas. As more content is made, it usually gets worse. Cough, cough, Star Wars. Yeah. The Disney trilogy of Star Wars. You know, the first one wasn't bad. I mean, I didn't like it that much, but it certainly wasn't what I would consider a bad film. It was just a bit cookie cutter. The ones that came after it, though, goodness me. Right, I'm going to get a notepad file up so that we can have a look, write down our choices for skins. Right, since we've used Saurophaganax, shall we try to use another mod animal in here? We've got Nyctosaurus, Genuinopterus, Tapuxura, Tapandactylus. Couldn't pronounce that. I mean, I'd be all for Nycto or the Genuinopterus, because the Genuine has some really nice skins. We could use the Rhamphorhynchus. Its skins are kind of okay. If you put the towers in the ground, you have these dark, beautiful stone slabs. Yes. You can also turn the... You can turn the rower completely on its axis, and when you put it in the ground, you have a beautiful white stone slab. Oh, so you can turn the tower over completely 180 degrees to get the white stones instead. Ah, I see, I see. I get you. Ooh, there's a few different options coming in here. The Nycto is obviously going to be the most distinctive. The Rhamphorhynchus probably has the better skins. The Tapuxura, it's alright. But it is more or less as another Tapejara, really. Let's go for the Rhamphorhynchus. I mean, we've got another aviary to build, so we can use that. Nyctosaurus, so we've got another aviary to build, so we can use that for Tapuxura or Rhamphorhynchus. But we'll use Nycto for this one. Oh blimey, we do have a lot of pattern colors. Okay, let's have a look at like a main body color. Let's see which ones stand out. Let's just start with the extra variants, because usually they turn out to be kind of more fun. It's quite an interesting one. I like the black ones, but they don't... Yeah, they don't really fit the desert enclosure. You know, I quite like the Amazon rainforest. And I think it really... Oh, hang on, hang on. That one looks quite good. Quite like that one too. I think the white looks really good. Can we have it flying? Can we have it slow motion flying, please? I think that looks really good with the white stripes. And the white and orange crest. Obviously this is for our male pattern. I think it works. They really do. It's one of my biggest bugbears with the pterosaurs in this game, that they flap too much and don't glide. The only good Disney Star Wars movie is Rogue One. I would totally agree with that. I think Rogue One gets unfairly hated on. I think it's actually one of the best Star Wars films of all of them. I think it has some of the best set pieces. I think it has some of the best effects. I think it has some of the most likable characters. I think it feels like throughout the whole movie there's actually stakes involved here, even though you know that obviously the Death Star isn't going to get destroyed until the film after. It still feels like there is stakes involved, with them basically constantly being chased. And it also doesn't feel like anyone in that film has massive levels of armor plating or is a Mary Sue. Right, so for female, let's see if first of all we can find a skin that looks like the Amazon rainforest colors, but is less bright. Somehow I don't think we can. No, we really can't. There's nothing that really matches that. So what if we went with just something that's very distinctly a very different color, like white, and then gave it what if we keep with the Amazon but give it a different, maybe a different pattern? Instead of the white pattern, give it... So what's the pattern we gave? We gave it that one. So... It's not one that really suits there either. If you just made it blank, gay, and just have the males as having the stripes, because otherwise we're not going to have much color in here. So Rogue One's director is the same for Rebirth. Yes, Kyrie, I am aware of that, which is why I'm kind of not optimistic for Rebirth, but it's certainly, you know, if they had turned around and said, oh, Rebirth is being directed by Jar Jar Abrams, I would say, oh, that film's going to fail. It's going to be terrible, and I wouldn't bother. At least so far, it sounds like it's all kind of. They've got good components here, you know, with the director and everything else. So. I think that Gareth is going to make it more like Jurassic Park 3 in a story sense. I will say that the story synopsis that they posted a few months ago has me not necessarily less excited. It doesn't have me excited. It sounds a bit like a cookie cutter plot to me, trying to recycle some elements from you know, the hybrid stuff. The proof, as they say, will be in the eating. We have to wait and see how it turns out. Hatchery offline. Oh. Of course it is. Let's just quickly place down that. I'm hoping it's good. Yeah, like I think that's all anyone can do at the moment is just hope that it's good. I'm just not 100% convinced it's going to be. But then I have been pleasantly surprised before, so we'll see. There's our males. Let's release our females. Doesn't he look regal? I think 5 for this enclosure is pushing it. If I was thinking in terms of like animal welfare, I would say probably 2 for this enclosure. But it's fine. Lovely. Get rid of that. Right, let's do some decoration. We don't need Rexy to be a hero again. No, we really don't. I'm so sick of Rexy being presented as the hero dinosaur. In fact, you know, expanding upon that point, let's get away from the idea that dinosaurs can be heroes or villains. Let's just have the dinosaurs be dinosaurs. We don't need to anthropomorphize their purpose. Let's just have them what they are, as natural animals that, you know, don't do things because of any other reason but that they're dinosaurs, you know. Just a thought. So annoying, the angle on that is not quite correct. I mean, obviously, until we get a trailer, there's not much point doing too much speculation. It's why I haven't made any videos on it. I'm waiting for the trailer. When the trailer comes out, you know, I'll watch it, do a reaction to it, and be like, this is either going to make me want to watch the film, or this is going to make me not want to watch the film. You know, simple as that. But they're going to have to try really, really hard to make me want to watch the film. Same with any Jurassic World Evolution 3. They've got to really, really, like, kick it out of the what's it for me to be like, yeah, this is actually awesome. Kind of wanted just to add some imagination with these trees. Something I've kind of grown to dislike is where people use these planters and trees, but they're all kind of the same heights, and I feel that kind of, it just looks boring on the eye. I think it looks a lot more interesting if you add some heights to it. Where are the bias in? There they are. We got some. I suppose you should probably have a statue of a pterosaur in here somewhere. Doesn't really necessarily matter which one. I don't think the Nyctosaurus has a statue. But any sort of statue will work. The Tropiognathus one works very well, I think. Mostly because of the pose it's in. It's in that sort of landing pose. Yeah, I like that. I have to admit the Jurassic Park trilogy is way better than the Jurassic World trilogy. I don't think anyone's going to deny that. Oh yeah, I heard The Acolyte is not good, which surprises me actually, because everything I saw about it looked okay. I mean, I watched the first 10 minutes and was like, eh, and switched it off because I wasn't. It didn't do anything that made me want to watch the film, but it didn't look awful. It just kind of looked dull and tedious. Which I suppose you could claim is awful. I don't know, Star Wars for me just seems to be a franchise that's kind of... not dead, but they just don't know what to do with it. And I feel like part of the problem is that they keep trying to repeat the same sort of formulaic ideas. Like, as much as I haven't liked much of the new Star Trek stuff that's come out, at least I can say, well, they're trying different things. They are trying new ideas. But Star Wars, they just seem to be sort of stuck in this rut of either it has to be about the Empire, or it has to be about like some roguish person, anti-hero person. Like we had Andor, and then we've had the Acolyte, we have Mandalorian. I'm like, explore other areas of Star Wars, yes, but does it always have to be like the morally grey, not necessarily heroes in the Empire era? Like, I know the Acolyte is supposed to be set, like, is like before the events of Episode 1, right? It's like really, it's in the Old Republic era, or the beginning of the New Republic era, or whatever it is. But even that just seemed to be the same sort of crap. It's where I feel like the Disney trilogy went badly wrong. Because they immediately came up with, oh, let's have a, you know, stormtrooper who has a conscience in the form of a guy so memorable I've forgotten his name. But that's not my fault. I mean, the movie even forgets that he's a thing because of, you know, Poe and Rey and everyone else as it is. No worries, One Chuff Frog. How are you doing? In the Acolyte, they make the Sith the good guys, and apparently the Sith had been gone for millennia, but the whole Jedi Order knew about them. Wonderful. I think that looks alright. Oh. We need another one. I thought that looked a bit strange. There we go. That's better. feel like there needs to be something at these ends. If I had a little square planter, I would put one of those in. But planters must always be the same shape in this game. We'll just leave it empty. That looks good enough, I think. Yeah. Right, since we're an hour in, shall we roll the number again? And we'll see what we get this time, shall we? $19. Where on earth is that? Oh no. Let's no. We're gonna roll that again. $7. Can I have something that's at least tangentially attached, please? I want something where we can definitely put another dinosaur in. Come on. I know I'm cheating, but I don't care. $17. Oh, okay, 17 we can do 17. We'll do 17. 17 is at least slightly applicable to this situation. We can do that. And I know I cheated, but I never said I was going to follow the rules. Hey, look, I'm allowed a couple of mulligans, Berenson, please. Or do you want to watch me just create a garden in Paddock 7? I want to at least have a couple of animals in this one, okay? I promise next time we do this, there'll be no cheating. I don't want to have like half the stream devoted to like what we did over here, because I really thought that was unfair on you guys. So lagoons in here, definitely lagoons in here. But what I don't know is how we are going to lay them out. Really, I think we're going to have to do... I think we're going to have to do like a horizontal. Like from here to here. Hello, Rob. I just hope I've got enough room. That is annoyingly... It's annoyingly off-center. But I think we need to have a gap around the edge. In case we want to put anything... I know, because we're having access to here through there, aren't we? Yeah, because we want... People are going to stop at 13 and go into 12. Maybe having it the other way around then? Hello, the Wandering Rambler. Oh, have you not heard? So the realistic park broke, unfortunately. I don't know why, but the save corrupted, couldn't get it back, and I lost all the work on it, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with this again. As fun as I think a realistic park idea is, it's a lot of work, and to have it all suddenly be taken away because of a corrupted save, because Jurassic World Evolution 2 is shit, that just kind of broke me a bit. I was like, fuck it. Okay, can we, why are you not connecting? Why are you doing this? Okay, 1, 2, 3 there. Why are you doing that again? And we're going to go up to about there, and then there. That's going to be our entrance into this area. I don't really like that. I think it's the angles I don't like. If it was just a straight, Okay, let's put the path in first. I like that better. It's not 100%, but I prefer that. They're gonna go around this way because I want them coming in paddock 13, sort of over here, so down here. Let's flatten out some of these edges. We're gonna put in the fish feeder here. And yeah, we're gonna have. I quite like the idea of not having a viewing gallery, actually, and I like the idea of this one being solely a dome or a log. Yeah. We're going to have no viewing gallery. we are going to do is we're going to kind of curve this around. Oh, actually, let's. I want there to be a bit of a gap between... No, I don't want to demolish the lagoon. I want to demolish the... Thank you. I want there to be a gap so we can line it with trees. That's not straight. That looks straighter. Kind of trying to use where the the dirt starts as like a guide. That is way off, isn't it? Crikey. There are some days where this game really does make me want to shout at it. The fact is, this bloody difficult at times to put in, say... There we go. At last. We aren't going to connect it up here, because this will be trees. Sorry, I've... let me just catch up with chat. You've worked with John Williams before, Smaug. That's fucking cool. I agree, Kyrie. Really need an undo button. Hello, Jurassic Jaws. You just got out of school. Hope you had a good day. It's even weirder to think that, like, Planet Zoo has an undo button. So one of them, 12 is just going to be a tour. So they're going to enter into here from 13, where the train station, I say train station, where the tour station is going to be. I think we'll have the entrance coming off here then for that. Kind of a weird one. But it'll do. You know, one day the path tool will do exactly what I want it to, and nothing more. Yes, the Gamble Park. Gamble Park is a good name for it, apart from the fact that we're not technically gambling. By the way, I have thought of something that I might do for December in preparation for Christmas. And that's kind of like do a 25-day advent calendar-y sort of thing, where I do have 25 little squares parks and try to do 25 different sort of styles or biomes or whatever within them. It's just a thought I was having the other day, so I wanted to do something specific for Christmas. I really like the idea of using the JPOG viewing dome for this. There's just something so wonderfully retro about it. I do like the fact that the view you get from it is a little messed up in certain angles, but I think it works. I think it just looks a little bit more atmospheric too. And let's go grab a entrance. And I think having it over here makes sense, since this is all going to be basically a tour in 15 as well, so I mean, I'm hoping that we can kind of join 15 and 12 together. We might not be able to. Let's just create a straight out path from here. That's a little bit off the center. That's a bit more with it. So if we put that there, and if we grab our basically perfect. I'm not going to pave all of this. I want to leave like a gap so that we can put like some more Mayan towers and stuff in there. Oh, we are going to need to join up that. Of course, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Yes, this is one of the problems with certain aspects of certain mods, is that they don't always work entirely as expected. The Move It mod does not play nice with the certain buildings and stuff. There we go. To celebrate World Okapi Day, I'm building a habitat for one in Planet Zoo. World Okapi Day. Well, everything has a day now these days, isn't it? I'm okay at screenshots, not the best. That does remind me. So, because we have in the Tricor Discord a lot of very skilled photographers, in my opinion. So I am going to come up with a new role for the channel, and it's going to be our sort of official photographer's role. And if you want to have like an official photographer's role, you'll have to post your very best screenshots or very best screenshot, and then you'll become the official photographist for whatever. And I want to kind of do one for like various types of like game. So we'll have one official like nature photographist, and you can use Planet Zoo, Planet Coast, not Planet Coast, Planet Zoo, Jurassic World Evolution. Have a motorsports photographer, so you can use any motorsport games you might play. I just thought it would be a fun little semi-competition thing, because the competition will only run for a couple of weeks at a time. But I thought people might just want to get involved and do something a little bit different. I don't know what you guys think about that. Let's have another patch of kelp sort of here. Let's go for a little bit of... Let's do another sort of vent area over here. No, I only wanted you to put down one. Can you use real life? Yeah, I'd probably say you can use real life pictures as well. Yeah, I mean, I'll figure out the rules sort of close to the time. I'm thinking I might do it for... We'll do our first run around Christmas time. Just remember, this is supposed to be kind of Mayan, isn't it? So, helps if we had some bits and bobs down here that were kind of ruin-esque. Let's grab one of those towers and sink it down inside. I could not see the tower. Okay, I think we are ready for an animal. No, Robert, not yet. I will create the channel for it once, we start the competition. I did save that, right? Yes, I did. Right, time for a sea creature. And again, I think since we've been using modded animals all the way up so far, let's continue using modded animals for this. So let's use a modded sea creature. Because I do have quite a few modded sea animals. "22, in fact. Okay, we got obviously the marine Dinosuchus. We've got Romaliosaurus, Serpentisuchops, Shastasaurus, Titanichthes, Mortorneria. I suppose for a sort of Aztec sort of feel, probably the Dinosuchus probably fits quite well. What sort of colours have we got? We got some nice colours in here. Sonoran Desert one is beautiful. Is there a colour similar to the Sonoran Desert we could use for the females? Not really. Okay, we'll have two Deinosuchus, both in Sonoran Desert. And we'll just give one a female name and we'll have one as a male name. How about that? Sonoran Desert, definitely. Let's just have a look at the other colours. The Limpopo River colour's really nice. As is the Amazon Rainforest. But they are kind of green. Okay, yeah. Sonoran Desert. Okay. I haven't actually ever used the Marine Deinosuchus mod, so this is a first. You own a leafy sea dragon. You plan to get more, but they're expensive. I can imagine so. I think I might have a look on Nexus for some more lagoon species mods. I used to have... There's a couple that I've seen but haven't installed. And I could do with a couple of... more mods for the mod spotlight at the end of the month, because by Jingo it's been a slow month for mods. Let's just put it like that. Deinosuchus. Oh, that looks properly... That looks like... That reminds me... So yesterday I was playing the Isle, and... No, this morning. Yeah, this morning I was playing the Isle, and swimming over the rivers, and just watching all the Deinosuchus underneath me. Some really, really big ones. There is something quite creepy about like flying up high and just seeing the shadow of a Deinosuchus in the murky water. Here's a question for you guys. This might reveal some fan favoritism. I was literally about to ask that question, Rob. Like, if you had the choice between having a oh, it uses the Dunkleosteus rig. That's nice to know. If you had a choice between having Deinosuchus in the game or having Megalodon in the game, which one would you pick? Because I feel like people love the Deinosuchus in the same ways that they love the Megalodon, just because it's a supersized, chunky croc. Like, Megalodon is supersized, chunky shark. So I feel like people love them both for the same reasons. So which one? Smaug says my Dino boy. Especially because of my pet habits. I think prehistoric croc fits better with the game. I can see why. I love the Meg, but on land I want Dino. Okay, to make it a little easier for you, so the Dino would be like a lagoon animal, but he would like use the lagoon islands to rest on. I kind of want to take some pictures of these guys. Oh, that's I think that's a cool shot. How do we look? How does it look from the domes? Oh, that's pretty cool. We got a good shot there. You'd want the Meg one shot frog. Okay, okay. I think generally, people would pick Meg more than Dino unless Dino was like properly amphibious, and then I think more people would pick Dino over the Meg. Like, I think if there was like the option of having Deinosuchus in the lagoon, but you could also make it from the hatchery and have it in a land enclosure, I think people would pick Dino over Meg easily. I know a lot of people are holding out hope that there'll be mixed enclosures. I'm just not sure it's possible to do with the way that Frontier have done these animals. Like, for there to be like a properly mixed enclosure of like lagoon and land, there's gonna have to be so much work done on like how the lagoon animals actually operate in the lagoons. Let's switch it to nighttime. I want to see what this looks like in the nighttime. Does free build require more than Chi-Core Gen and ACSE? Well, yes, because Chi-Core Gen requires Chi-Core menu. There's like 3 base core mods that you need: ACSE, Chi-Core General, and Chi-Core menu. They're the 3 base mods you need. Wow, this looks so dark now. Oh right, let's color our lighting down here. Oh, that looks so creepy. Can we get like a... Oh, that's a good shot. I wish the camera would like go all the way to the ground, but that's a good shot. Have it just like silhouetted through the haze. Can we like get really close to that? Maybe like here. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? It's a flipping 20-meter long shark. How can I... crocodile. How can I... Oh, there he is. He's lurking on the surface. he really blends in, doesn't he? You haven't watched Star Wars, only reviews. You know, I have also been thinking of having like a movie night at some point on the Discord in the stream chat. I could put on the Star Wars movies. I have all 6 on removable hard drive. You only ever watched the first 3. Do you have the original theatrical releases of the original trilogy? No. The versions I have of the original trilogy are the director's editions, the re-releases they did a few years ago. Which I personally prefer to the theatrical releases, just gonna say. Come on, guys, I want some more screenshots of you lot. Get swimming. Just keep swimming. No, I could just be mean and manually pick them up. Just be like, oh, okay, maybe not. I went to pick him up and he was like, no, no. Oh, that's a good creepy shot. You got free builds work. Good, good. Free build is like, it's just one of those mods I think everybody should have. Like, I feel you just cannot get the most out of this game without it, I don't think. Evo's created some amazing park builds without free build and without mods. When she does get round to modding this game, she's going to really make some incredible stuff, I think. Well, I like that. Let's have like a toothy view. I'm pretty sure I have like an Allosaurus picture from Jurassic World Evolution 1 like this, where it's just like the head of Allosaurus backlit against the stars. I wish he was slightly lower down in the water. There we go. I'll stop taking screenshots now. It's important to take screenshots when you can. Allosaurus has never seen such bullshit before. I think I've made a ton of unmodded parks. It is time I switch sides. Yeah. And the thing is, once you switch to modding and you get to play with everything, not just free build, because I think free build is is one element of everything, because Kai's toolbox allows you to, you know, do stuff like this. But you have to have the stuff to do this with in the first place. And that, I think, is the more important bit about modding. It's having the people that are making, you know, the statues, that are bringing JPOGs buildings to the game, that are bringing these Mayan structures to the game. They're the people that are, like, really, really improving. Free build gives the tools for you to make more with the base game, but it's all the other mods as well that really do elevate the base game. Yeah, One Chef Frog, I would suggest you get this set that I'm using, which is the tarnished bronze. The concrete looks okay, but just stands out a bit, whereas I think the tarnished bronze looks really good. There's also a super, like, chrome version, which looks very shiny, but I think it just doesn't quite suit the park. The Saurophagonax are relaxing. Oh, right, we were going to name the Deinosuchus, weren't we? Right, so what shall we call our male Deinosuchus? Sausage! Sausage. Brutus. Brutus. I like Brutus. Okay, Brutus. And now female. And let's have like some properly female names. Let's not have some like random Jude. I think we could do better. Katia? I don't know. Is packs like the deluxe edition required for the statue mod? Well, if you don't have them, you won't have this. Oh, actually, I think it might be. You'd need to check the requirements, One Chef Frog. I know what we'll call her. We'll call her... Oh, I've spelled that wrong, haven't I? We'll call her Xena, after the warrior princess of TV fame. Brutus and Xena. I think they suit. Obviously, the it's not perfect, obviously, because the animation rig is using the Deinosuchus. I think it probably would have been better if they used the Tylosaurus or the Mosasaurus. But the animation rigs in the game are not great anyway. They're certainly creating a lot of fish for these guys. I'm actually going to get rid of one of the fish feeders and just replace it with something else. Where are you going? Oh. Ah, I forgot we did that. So yeah, two paddocks in that will obviously need to have their, their decorations and stuff around them, like we did with the Saurophaganax. But yeah, I think we picked some good ideas. The Nyctos. It does look a bit weird sitting on the edge of, like, nothingness there. It's a shame we can't put, like, a rock or anything, so it'll interfere. But yeah, the Nyctosaurus. Hopefully next time we'll get paddock 5 so that we can actually, like, start hooking stuff up. That would be nice. I probably should have, like... I should have scrambled up the numbers for here rather than done it from back to front. I probably should have randomized the numbers for the rest of these paddocks, really, shouldn't I? Oh well, lesson learned. Hello, Sino Dino. You popped in just at the end of the stream, I'm afraid. It is 11 o'clock here, so I'm going to be heading off. The stream will be up, though, if anyone wants to watch it back. Sunday, will be Jurassic World Evolution again. But I don't think we'll be on the Dice Park. I think we might do something... I don't know, a bit different, a bit random. I'd have to have a think. But yeah, I'll see everyone on Sunday for the usual stream. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, and do subscribe if you haven't already for more from us from Tricor Gaming. And wherever you are, enjoy the rest of your Fridays. See you on Sunday, and stay safe, and good night.